welcome to Seasons of Skyrend, a custom 5th edition D&D adventure that focuses on the stories of our characters as they explore the world around them. I am your host and DM, Scott.
Hi, my name is Shannon. I play Arnis Grey, or Grey the Great, to my fans. I am a half-elf bard.
Hi, my name is Chris. I play Vale the Changeling Rogue, sometimes known as Kara Frostfall or Lord Carver Golddagger III.
Hi, my name is Nate. I play Darvin Grimm, the Human Monk.
Thank you for joining us. Please enjoy this chapter in Seasons of Skyrend. Retrieving Darvin from prison did not go as smoothly as anyone had planned. There was bloodshed, there were witnesses, and there was no way that his absence would go unnoticed. Now, Count Valence had already proven himself to not be a lenient man. He would do whatever he felt necessary to enact his justice. Unfortunately for our heroes, the law may not be the only ones after them. We start today in the lower floors at the Korum Monastery, where we find a young man returning after a long night. His hands and clothing are still wet with blood, signs that he served his god well. And as Dusty enters his quarters, he finds his roommate Darvin in bed with a fresh trail of blood leading to him. And you are woken by your roommate, as he says, "And here I thought you were the neat one." What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing, huh? Does this have anything to do with the guards upstairs?
What guards?
They seem to be looking for someone. Apparently, someone broke out of the royal house last night and killed just a bunch of people.
Probably the fewer questions you ask right now.
Well, Darvin, how about I tell you something then? And, you know, if you want to do anything with that, that's fine. And if you just want to sit here, hang out for the morning, sure. Renson, he's up there, and he's stalling them as best as he can, but they're searching through the building floor by floor, and he won't be able to stop them forever.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks? Alright, fine. You want some wine? I know it's still only like 8 o'clock in the morning, but whatever. I'm not going anywhere. I don't have anything to worry about. I can get drunk.
I have things to worry about.
Do you really?
Uh-huh.
You're lost then. Do you need any help?
Yes.
From me?
Yes.
So, I'll ask again. What's going on, Darvin?
You really want to know? Or need to know to help me?
You know what? Go ahead and roll persuasion.
17.
You're right. I don't need to know. What do you need, man?
I need to get out of here.
Okay.
Stat. Pronto. Now.
Where are you going?
Anywhere but here. I need to get out of the city. Not just...
Oh, that's a bit farther.
Not just the monastery. I need to get out of the city.
I might be able to help you get out of the monastery. Maybe, like, help out with the distraction or something.
For sure.
Do you need anything from here?
Just my gear. I don't think I need anything else. My cloak.
All of your stuff's here in your room. You brought it all down with you. There's blood on your shit now, but it's here.
That's it. I don't think I need anything else.
When do you need to go?
As soon as possible. Definitely before the guards get to us.
Remsen is keeping them out of the lower floors for now, but they know they're here, so they'll eventually come down. And it's probably best to do it while they're not down here, right?
For sure.
Alright, let's go!
Okay.
Dusty takes a moment to wipe off his flail in his hands, clean of blood, and you guys start heading upstairs. By the time you make it to the main floor, you can hear Remsen leading a small group of guards down the stairs. They're not visible yet, but it's a very loud, echoing place. You can hear them coming down the stairs, and they'll be coming down shortly. What do you want to do?
So did you say there are guards coming down the stairs?
You can hear Remsen talking. Oh, well, I thought for sure he'd be up there. I could have swore it was his turn to clean the windows upstairs. I was mistaken, clearly. Why don't we check the closets in the main floor? And you hear the guards just like, no. Take us to the quarters. We've had enough of looking around at the common spaces. Take us down to the quarters.
And there's no other way out, right?
Oh, there's another way out.
Do I know it?
I mean, there's the main entrance. There's a back door to the building.
We'll go check the back door.
Okay. You still have to cross this main room.
Okay. And the main room is where the guards are. Yeah.
They're coming down into it. They will be there soon. It is not a completely empty room. There are stuff here. I mean, this is a monastery, so there are pews. You have your own altar to Corum. It's a much more solid, stout figure.
Can I stealth sprint?
You can stealth.
Alright.
If you want to take this low and slow, that's fine. If you want to go hard and fast, that's fine.
No, I'll try and stealth, because I think that's going to go better.
Okay.
Stealth across the room to the other side so I can get to the back entrance without the guards seeing me.
The access to the rear entrance is through, a couple hallways with storage rooms in it, but it is definitely closer than the front door. So you want to stealth your way across.
Yeah.
Let's roll some stealth.
17.
You make it halfway across the room, ducking down behind some pews. And at this point, Remsen, leading the guards, they've entered the main floor area. Dusty's going to try to help you out here for a second.
Nice, thank you, Dusty.
Well, hey, this is what happens when you ask for help. You might actually get help.
I just didn't want to get him in trouble.
Oh, don't worry, everybody here's in trouble. He's going to run up to Remsen and the guards. We're all decked out very similarly to what you've seen before. Leather armor, spears. They are carrying shields now, because it's a little bit more of a military search. Oh, hey, Remsen! Looking for Darvin, right? Yeah, I just saw him go to the kitchen. He said something about being hungry. Is everything okay? And the guard's like, yeah, quiet, boy. And he pushes him aside. Take me to the kitchen. We'll see how well that worked. The guard is asking Dusty to escort them to the kitchen now. So they start walking across the main room.
Not the same direction I'm headed?
It's opposite directions.
Okay.
There's definitely a moment where if you stay exactly where you are, they might see you before they get to the next door.
No, I'm going to keep stealthing out the other way.
Go ahead and see if you can keep stealthing.
11.
As you're sneaking past the pews.
Not 11. 10.
It's not going to make much of a difference here.
Okay.
You knock a book, like a hymnal, off of one of the pews that somebody had left there, and the guards stop. And they turn and they look in your direction. What was that? They can't see you right now. They definitely heard a noise. Dusty's going to try to lie for you.
Come on, Dusty.
It was probably just a rat. We've been having a bunch of those here lately. I don't know what it is. You'd think we'd be able to get rid of them, but we haven't got word yet from our dear Lord, so here they are.
Worst lie in history. I love it.
Yeah, that is a pretty bad lie. Oh, that's a terrible lie. Dusty rolled a 4, whereas this guard man rolled a 17.
Oh, dear. Well.
So the guard says, if it's really a rat, I'll go ahead and take care of that problem right now. He gets his spear, holds it in front of him, and he starts walking in your direction. What do you want to do?
Hide. Less focused on getting out and more focused on staying down. If there's anything to hide behind.
Roll me a stealth. I got a real good idea for how you can hide.
As long as you roll well.
12.
You rolled a 12.
Damn it.
This perception's a +2. So you get the bright idea to lie down and start rolling under the pews as he's approaching. Maybe he'll miss you. But you start a little too soon, and he sees you just before he gets to where you were. Says, stop. Who are you?
My name's Oscar.
He's a grouch.
Uh-huh. Please roll deception here.
Couldn't help it.
This roll will do you for the first bit of lying you're about to do. But since you're starting right now, you might as well go for
I
it.
do not have a good bonus to deception. 11.
He's nothing but 12s today.
Should have just run. It was either lie or run.
He points his spear and just says, stay right there. And he waves for one of his fellow guards to come forward. And he grabs a sheet of paper from him. And you roll perception real quick, because you're going to definitely get to see what's on there.
5.
You're not going to get to see everything that's on this, though. He picks up this sheet of paper, and on it you can see a rough drawing of a face. And he's kind of comparing it to you. He's going back and forth, and then he grabs the next one. A different face, but there's something drawn on there. And he grabs a third, and he's kind of looking at all three of them and looking at you. Where were you last night?
I was here.
Doing what?
Monk things, praying.
Is there anybody here who can prove that for you?
It's very much a solitary practice. I mean, Dusty knows I was here.
Oh, cool. Call your boy out. Nice.
Oops.
Oh, is that so? Grabs Dusty by the collar and yanks him over. You saw this guy here last night? He's gonna try again to lie to this poor man for you. Yeah, I saw him. He was praying downstairs the whole night. Dusty rolls a 6.
God damn it.
Guard
Dusty.
rolls a 16.
God damn it, guard.
He takes Dusty and he throws him down kind of at you on the floor where you're at. Make a dexterity saving throw.
17.
You're able to kind of catch Dusty fairly well, so you two don't hurt each other. But now you're both just lying there on the ground in between a set of pews. The guard says, "Look, we know someone from here who broke out of the cells last night. His name is," looks at one of the sheets, "Darvin. Now, this one here," he pulls it from his buddy's hands and shows you a very rough sketch of your face. This guy looks a lot like you. Now, Oscar, if that's your real name, if this isn't you, take me to him right now."
I don't know where he is.
"Oh, really? Where's his room?"
I'll show you his room.
"Let's go." One of the other guards comes and picks up Dusty, shoves him in front. This main guy picks you up, jabs you in the side a little bit with his spear. "Alright, take me to his room."
Take him to his room.
Okay, you walk all the way back downstairs to your quarters. Yours and Dusty's. And you open up the door, and nobody's in here. Where else would he be if he's not here?
Oh, he may not be in the monastery.
May not.
We don't spend our whole lives down here. We go on.
It's still early morning. Most of you are here. Where's his assignment? Smart guy.
I don't know. These things come down directly from our god. Not for me to know the work of another monk.
Alright. Just so you know, right now it's you and Dusty and these two guards down here. Remsen is out in the hall, and you don't know if there are more guards. But, well, if you're sure you're not him, and you don't know where he's at, we can just go wait for him, can't we?
Wait for him where?
Right inside the front door. He's gotta come home sometime, right?
I suppose. So you want us to wait with you?
Oh, yeah.
Can I bring a book?
No. This isn't a picnic, son.
Okay.
Okay. And the four of you, followed by Remsen, proceed up to the main door to the monastery and stop just inside. And the guard tells you to sit on the floor. Just sit there. Keep an eye on you. Tells the same to Dusty. So do you sit on the floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Choice to have.
You sit on the floor. He just kind of holds his spear, across his arm, down in your direction. The guard's doing the same for Dusty. As you sit here, you do notice there are a couple more guards going room to room, searching everything, and eventually they head downstairs, where you can assume they're doing the same. Roll me a perception.
16.
Out of the corner of your eye, you can see Renson. He's taken a few steps away from these guards, and he's just kind of giving you the side eye, trying to imply, like, you gotta do something. He might be able to help, you get the sense, but he needs to know you're ready. Because if he does something stupid and you're not ready, then, oh man, everybody's gonna pay.
Okay, I'll give him like a nod.
Okay.
We're at the front, right?
Yeah.
So conceivably, if I got a bit of a distraction, I could just hightail it out.
Conceivably. He's pacing back and forth about 20 feet behind you. He's got his hands in his sleeves, and he's meant to look like he's in kind of prayer, meditation type stuff. He's doing a fairly good job at it. Yeah, one of the NPCs rolls well on your behalf.
Finally.
But he's got his eye on you.
Oh,
And he's waiting.
He's waiting for me.
Yeah. I mean, you said that you're down, but he needs, like, a sign. Like
Okay.
a go sign.
Okay.
You just just gonna snap your fingers.
What else am I supposed to do?
Cool.
Like casually, not like that. More like.
No, I'm just saying that's fine. You snap your fingers. This is a very obvious gesture that the guards can hear and take notice of, and they immediately turn to you. What was that for? And you see Remsen running up, and he's going to try to blindside one of the guards.
Oh shit.
That worked.
Blindside is an attack.
He's going to roll a 1.
Fuck's sake, Remsen.
He's going to run up to the second guard and try to tackle him. The other guard easily resists. And hip check throws Remsen to the ground. What do you do?
How many guards are there?
There are 2 right here, right now.
Attacking the one that threw Remsen to the ground.
Sure.
17.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
10.
What'd you hit him with?
Short sword.
You pulled out your short sword real quick and stabbed him while he wasn't looking.
I'll make my unarmed bonus action attack. 18.
Would you like to kill this man?
No.
You stab him real good, though. And then just elbow him in the side of the head, and he goes down. This first guard is not going to try to attack you. 21?
Oh, yeah.
5 piercing. And he's going to call out for the other guards in case they can hear him, which they cannot. You don't know that, but he's calling out to them. Bremsen's going to get up. He's going to try to grab this other guard. He has successfully entangled this other guard for a moment. The one that just stabbed you with a spear. So he's holding him back from behind, got his arms back. What would you like to do?
Attack the guard he's got. First, with my sword. Eat.
Oh, sorry, you'll have advantage right now.
Oh,
Because he's being restrained.
not much better. 12.
No. You're worried about hitting your mentor, such as he is. Pull back a little bit.
That's it. My unarmed. Ooh, a crit.
Okay.
I'll do it.
6 damage.
He's not down. He's gonna try to break free. Yeah. He's gonna bust free of Remsen, do a little toss. He's gonna square himself away and have his spear pointed out right at you. What do you do?
Can I attack him again?
Yeah, you can attack him again. There's no more advantage.
That's fine.
Okay, go for it.
13.
No. He is ready and aware. Bonus action attack?
Yeah. 12.
No. Remsen's gonna try to hit him too. No, he's gonna fail. Now you're gonna try his bonus attack. He's also a monk, and he's gonna roll the same 10 and fail again. Which means you're gonna get speared now. So it takes a moment to kind of take a couple steps to one side and another side. Lunges at you with his spear. Rolls a 19 for 2 damage. What do you want to do?
I want to use one of my key points to do the flurry of blows.
Okay.
I need more attacks than one. With the
That
way I've
gives
been
you-
rolling.
Instead of 1 bonus attack, gives you 2 bonus attacks.
Yeah. 8.
No.
Okay.
He's keeping you at bay with that spear.
I used the flurry, for sure. 15?
No.
Not better.
Just barely no.
Just get to die.
If you swing in real close, he takes a step back, and you're just right past his chin.
Okay, last blow. 16.
You close that distance, and you catch him in the face.
4 damage.
You bloody his nose. Yeah, Remsen's gonna try to hit him again. That's a 13 and an 18 on the dice. With a sweep of his legs, he knocks the dude on his ass and drops an elbow down on his forehead. The dude's passed out. He did not kill him.
Nice.
Sweet the leg.
But these 2 guards are down right now.
I run.
You just take off.
Out the front door, yeah.
Okay, you're gone. Give me a perception roll real quick.
7.
Perfect.
God damn it.
You could almost make out Remsen calling your name. Like, you could hear him shouting. And it could be your name, you don't know.
God damn it.
You could always turn back around, but you have no idea what he wanted to say right now.
Yeah, turn back around. He's yelling at me, I got it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna hear him be yelling and be like, ooh, I'll just keep running.
He just wanted to tell you, Darvin, if you do think you're going to flee and run today, after sundown, about a half mile south of town, under an oak tree, there'll be a package for you, under some rocks.
It's very Shawshank Redemption.
But there's no wall, it's just gonna be under some rocks and shit.
Gotcha. That's cool. Thank
But
you.
it'll take us today to get something there.
Okay.
Trying to look out for you, buddy.
Thank you. And sorry.
As he finishes saying this, you can now see those two other guards that went downstairs coming back into the main room.
Run like hell.
And they take off after you. But you've got a good head start.
Hey.
After fleeing the monastery, you find yourself in the streets. There's people around now. And of course, there's side streets and buildings to go into, lots of opportunities to disappear. Give me a perception roll as you're out here as well.
Crit failed.
And run off into the streets. And for a moment, we're gonna shift back over to the Bard's Rest.
It's kind of early.
So, it is early morning for the two of you as well. Probably about the same time as all this is going down in the monastery. The bar's not yet open. It's still dark out. The sun will be up very soon. There's a frantic pounding on the door.
Do I hear it in my basement home?
Oh yeah, that's the question you
Oh,
have.
if you're still in your rooms, roll
Yeah.
perception.
Oh, I don't. I crit failed.
I crit failed as well.
That is 3 crit fails in a row. One for each of you.
This little guy? He's gonna sit over
Nobody
here for a
knows
while.
what.
You're being punished.
Tobard rolled a 20 because he can hear when somebody's pounding at his door. Roll me another perception check. Both of you.
How about an 18?
I got a 9. Yay!
Jesus,
You're hungover, apparently, again.
I'm not hungover. I'm just sleepy. Leave me alone.
It was a late night.
The tavern is called the Bard's Rest, after all. I'm
Oh
taking one.
God.
Thank you very much.
And from your basement room, Vale, you can hear Tobard go to the front door and open it, and you hear a very panicked voice. Hey, you rolled high enough. Yeah, it's asking for Arnis, whoever this person is.
Oh my god. Leave me alone.
And I hear this, I get up, and I shift into Kara, and I grab my daggers, and I hide them on my body, and I go upstairs, and I make it look like I'm just doing my morning work.
Sure. As you get to the main room, you can see Tobard has led Hudson to one of the tables. He is beaten and bloody.
He's the one that we saved last night, right?
Yes, he is the other dude who was in the cells. His right eye is swollen shut, and you can see that the hair on the back of his head is matted with blood.
Oh, goody.
I'm gonna go wake up Mr. Arnis, who seems to keep getting us in trouble.
Go
Knock, knock, knock.
upstairs.
Go away. I'm sleeping.
Well, you gotta get your ass out of bed.
No, I don't.
We've got trouble downstairs, so you need to get down there.
Oh. What? What?
You know that guy that you, because I wasn't there, saved last night? He's back, and he's beaten up, and he's looking for you.
Don't try to put this on me like you weren't there. That's not cool. That's not cool.
I point to myself, and I go, I
I
wasn't
can't
there.
see you.
The
You're on
door's
the other
still
side of the
closed.
door. I can't see.
I love that you're just pointing at yourself through a closed door, just like, hey,
I
me?
wasn't there.
I wasn't there, to a door.
Fine. If you want to stay in bed and not deal with it, that's fine with me. I don't have to deal with it either, and I
No,
go back
I'm
downstairs.
getting up. Calm the fuck down. Just give me a minute. I don't go anywhere without putting like all my armor and crap on anymore because I never know what's gonna happen. So I get all my gear on before I go downstairs. Cause
You spend a few minutes getting dressed, getting ready, but you still haven't, washed or anything. And do you wait for Arnis upstairs?
Yeah.
Kara and Arnis walk downstairs together. Arnis, you also see Hudson. He's had a rough fucking time.
oh,
Somebody took him to task. Upon seeing you, says, "Oh, Arnis, thank goodness you're here and you're safe. I didn't know where else to go.
what? Why? What happened to you?
It was a couple hours ago. I was still in bed. I heard these noises downstairs. I just assumed it was some thieves. Thought maybe I could scare them off. Grabbed a knife, went down there. Thought if I was loud enough and scary enough, they'd run off. They'd go somewhere else. But I don't think they were thieves. They jumped me. They just started beating me. They didn't want money. They didn't want any of my stuff. They just wanted answers.
Answers.
I didn't know where else to go.
Answers? What were they asking you?
They wanted to know where you and Darvin and that guard guy were.
Oh, Jesus. Did they say who sent them?
They weren't answering many questions. They were in, it looked like brown clothing, had cloaks on, but it's hard to tell. It was still dark and didn't get a good look.
Alright, Hudson, if you were thinking you were going to stay in town any longer, that's no longer a thing you can do. I suggest...
But my store...
Hudson, are you kidding me? Look, buddy, whatever this is and whoever's out after you, it's not feasible for you to run to me every time something happens, because then people are just going to be after me too, so you need to run.
They already asked about you.
I know,
so
and I'm already going to have...
You should know, and...
That's good, but I'm already going to have to run now, which means that you should already be gone.
Where should I go?
Hell if I know. Out of town would be my first guess.
Can I stay with you?
Right.
If you're running too, you seem to be a lot more equipped to deal with this than me.
Are you kidding me? I am not. I am a bard. I play a lute for a living, for fuck's sake.
Okay.
I'm not equipped to go on the run. Traveling, sure, but running from the authority, not a thing that I normally have to do. Like I said, I play a lute.
Oh, alright. I see.
I'm not usually on the opposite side of the law. I'm getting really upset at the fact that I keep getting put on the opposite side of the law.
Okay, I gotta go back to my place. Get some things. Alright. Be careful.
Before you leave, I can help you a little. And I wanna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Sure. How much do you heal him for?
Let's find out, shall we? Ooh, how nice of me. 13.
Wow.
It's maximum.
Oh,
better than I ever did.
And that was max.
Cool.
Yeah.
You can actually see, like, the swelling on his eye go down. There's a light bruise, from the corner of his eye to his temple. He's feeling a lot better now. Oh my goodness, that was great. I didn't know you could do that.
It's one of the things I can do. There's not much I can do for you, but...
You're far too modest.
I could do that.
He says to someone who calls themselves the Great.
Trust me, Hudson, I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. The Great is a stage name. Let's be real about how much that applies to everyday situations. That'd be great with a lute.
He thanks you. Yeah, I gotta go grab some stuff and... I gotta make some plans.
We're all gonna have to do that, Hudson.
And he's gonna head out. What do you two do? Yeah, you definitely overheard all of that. As did Tobard, and he is... he's worried about you guys.
Yeah.
He's worried on your behalf.
Here's the deal. At the very least, I have to go talk to Darvin's daddy and get the rest of my money. Now, if there's people looking for me or wanting to know about me, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that.
Well, I've got a few errands I need to run.
Mm-hmm.
And I can take care of that for you, since he knows I'm in on this conversation, if you will, and arrange to meet you to split our shares and decide your next move.
Yeah. He's not the only one that owes me money. God damn these rich bitches.
You can make me a list and I can go off and be your collection agent. I have no problem with that.
I would love to do that. And then I can try to get to the bottom of what happened here and see if there's anything that we can do before I have to run, clearly.
The only downside is if I do leave to go do this for you, you are here alone. And this is going to be the first place they're going to come looking for you.
Well, it's either that or I get caught. I mean, I get caught out in the street. I mean, I could come with you, but I don't know that that is better. Either way, we're gonna have to split up, right? Unless you can do something weird to, like, disguise me, because I can't do that.
Oh, you don't have a disguise kit?
Do you have a disguise kit?
I've got some skills and abilities I might be able to help make that disguise more legitimate, if you can give me some information about the disguise you're creating.
I don't know, not me.
Maybe a little bit more than not me. You're gonna go big and go like a fake noble? I can help that route one way. If you want to go...
No, I want to be unassuming. I want to...
So you want to go urchin?
Yeah, I want to, like, not be noticed.
You don't need my
on
help,
the street.
then you go do your thing, and when you're ready, we can go into town.
Alright.
Okay. That disguise kit does that work.
It's a pouch of cosmetics, hair dye, and small props that lets you create disguises that change your physical appearance. Proficiency lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make to create a visual disguise.
Sure. Roll for your disguise then.
What does that fall under?
This has got to be either
Performance?
performance
It's gotta
or
be
deception.
performance, yeah.
And I think those are both the
I
same.
would go with performance.
So you can choose
Oh yeah,
one
they
of
are.
those.
They are both the same. I'm proficient in both.
So roll
Already.
for your disguise.
I got a 10. God damn it.
Okay. You're trying to look just like a poorer person in general?
Yeah, just a sort of like average nondescript person. Like no one
Mhm.
noticed.
That's fine. You put on something passable. You're not sure if it would hold up to close scrutiny, but hey, you know what? You don't look like you. So what's the plan here?
I'm not going out looking full Kara, so I'm going to go downstairs while he's putting on his disguise. And I'm going to change out of like my bar wench's clothes, and I'm going to put on my hooded armor. And since this is has the potential to hit the fan, I'm going to also grab all my armors. Or not all my armors, all my armaments. So I'll have my rapier and my daggers and my short bow.
Sure.
And I'm literally grabbing my gear because I'm not expecting to come back at this point. I want to have what I need.
Yeah.
Alright. That's
Same.
fine.
I would keep all my stuff with me.
Where would you like to go first?
It's a good question. I have a feeling that people are going to be watching the Grimm house. Meaning we should go visit Saren first.
So the first thing I need the two of you to do, upon exiting the Bard's Rest, is give me a perception roll.
I have a whole 11.
I did better than that. I got a 15.
Are the two of you traveling together for the time being?
Yes, for the time being.
As you head out of the Bard's Rest and move towards the stone pass leading to the east side of town, you can see and hear just down the street there's a group of guards, 3 of them. They're kind of standing in the middle of the intersection. One of them holds up a small stone, about the size of a large lemon. And from it, you hear the voice of Count Valence. It says, "Citizenry, our dutiful guards are in search of certain individuals who committed a most heinous crime. After illegally freeing 2 individuals from the royal house cells, they brutally murdered 5 guards and 2 detainees. They are very dangerous. If you know the whereabouts of Darvin Grimm, Arnis Grey, or Hudson Weatherby, you are requested to assist these fine guards. Your city thanks you. And I, Count Valence, thank you." The guards then show these like rough sketches of the 3 of your faces, and they have written proclamations of the same statement that everybody just heard.
1984 up in here.
They're questioning the populace as to your whereabouts. Certainly one of them is just pointing down the road in the general direction of the bar. Give me another perception roll.
That's a 7. You're going away.
I got a 7 as well.
Okay. You can continue heading towards the east side of town without running into that group of specific guards,
Sweet.
if you wish.
That is plan.
When you reach the stone pass, one of the guards momentarily stops you and just asks, "Where are you headed?"
What direction is the market from where we're at?
This is the path that just leads to the east side of town.
Oh.
You could say pretty much anything over there. He just wants to know where you're headed. There is a marketplace over there. It's very fine stuff.
We're headed to the market.
Okay. See that you behave.
We go.
You walk across, and you're heading to go see Saren first.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. Saren is currently at his family's storefront. Right. When you see him, he is out front. He is leaning on a crutch, which appears to be made of dazzling glass with fine linen scarves wrapped about it. He's just kind of out getting a fresh breath of air.
I'm gonna walk up and...
I'm going to risk blowing your disguise.
I shouldn't.
I can handle it. He knows me.
Okay.
Yes, if you're still Kara, then he knows you too.
So I approach Saren.
Good morning, Kara. Wasn't expecting to find you here. How are you?
Well, I'm actually here with a specific request. I've been sent to collect Arnis's fees for the hunting trip.
And as soon as you mention Arnis's name, shh. You know that the guards are looking for her, right?
Yeah, if we can solve this quickly, there will be no problem also.
There's no problem. I'll certainly pay Arnis, he says kind of under his breath, for his services. Just don't go throwing about that name.
Oh, no, we won't have to. We can just refer to him as the Bard.
All right. Just a minute. Let Let me go grab some from inside. He heads in to go get some money from like the store's cash. He emerges from the store, and he hands you a small bag with a coin in it. He says, there's a little bit extra in there for all that he's done. If you happen to see him, thank him for me. And I hope that this helps him in the future.
I will make sure he receives this and your message.
Okay.
I take a quick look at it, make sure it's supposed to be the right amount, plus whatever the extra is.
Inside there's 20 silver, equivalent to 2 gold.
Wonderful. And we move on. We're headed to the Grim Estate.
To the Grim Estate.
Mm-hmm.
You arrive at the Grim Estate. Oh, wait. On your way there, please roll me another perception check.
That was not a roll. That was a drop.
Yeah, you
But that was worse
should
than
have
the
kept
drop.
the flub, man. I don't think that 2's going to help you out much. Okay.
Got it.
Every once in a while, down the streets, you can see similar groups of guards holding up similar stones that repeat the exact same message from Count Valence. And you make your way to Lord Grimm's estate, where you are greeted by Frederick at the door. Good morning.
Frederick,
It's funny every time.
I've been sent by an associate of yours to collect his fee.
Arnis, are you there? Are you
Yeah.
at the door? Okay.
Yeah,
Just want to make sure.
still in disguise.
You're going to need to be a bit more specific than that.
Your lord, or whatever his name is, had asked a coworker of mine to do a task for him, and he was promised payment. I am here to collect that payment.
You are the bar wench. Very good. Please come in.
Follow? No reason not to follow?
Yes, you just stay here and wait, like in the foyer.
Got it.
As he goes to speak with Lord Grimm and settle any accounts. Stand there waiting. It is a very nice place. It is still very quiet in the morning. You can smell some...
Trap.
No, you don't smell a trap. You smell like waffles. Waffles. Morning time.
Morning
Making
to make
breakfast. Or something similar.
I've been here before.
Like a
I've seen
pancake type thing. It's nothing fancy.
it. This is not the first time I've hired you.
Frederick eventually returns after 5 or 10 minutes. And he's carrying a tray, and on which there's a small stack of coin.
I will look over the coin, make sure it's the correct amount.
I don't know.
Arnis was never told the amount.
I was
wonderful.
Never, no,
Yeah.
I was never told
Perfect.
an
Then I
amount.
get to...
You were paid 10 as an advance. This is more. This is 20
20
gold.
gold.
You notice underneath it there's a small folded note.
I'm going to take the monies, and I'm going to put them in the pouch the other monies are in. We can deal with all of that later. And I will take the note, and I will pocket the note. I'm not going to read it in front of the guy, and I'm not going to hand it to the, commoner associate with me, because I don't want to give that away. And then I guess our business here is done. I say kind of as a question to both Jarvis and Arnis.
Wow. Frederick.
Frederick.
To Frederick and Arnis. Kind of just a general, I guess, our work here is done then. Wait and see if I have anything
In
else to say.
response, Frederick walks to the front door and opens it for you
Wonderful.
and motions out.
And we'll walk out and,
Sit.
well, still in front of the house, I will hand you the note. I'm not going to read your note for you. I'm not that kind of person.
You got a note?
We have some gold to split, though.
Okay, I open it.
Okay. It is a small message from Lord Grimm. It says, "Thank you for your assistance in these matters. I understand it did not go as smoothly as possible. Although I can't pay you to do so, if you see my son again, please wish him the best. Try to keep an eye out for him."
You share that with me.
Yeah. I hand it to you. What an oh so useless note.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
There is something I would like to do before...
I mean- The town guard's after me. Let's be real about how much good this note is doing me.
At this point, what's your next step in your plan?
I don't know. I needed to get paid
That's
before
fair.
I could do anything. So, I mean, I got nothing.
Then I need to go take care of some things, see if I can find a next step for myself, and if it's possible, you're free to join me on that. If not, then we can go our separate ways.
I'm not equipped to run from the law.
Okay. So here is my proposal then. If you would like my assistance, it's going to come at a small fee.
You're a dick.
You know how much money I have? It's not much.
It's not money I'm looking for.
What?
I want you to help me become better with my words.
You want me to teach you how to, like, talk? Or
my way out of problems. Obviously, you've seen I'm not good at that.
Oh.
But I have a unique ability that, if I also were better at talking, could make me even more good at what I do.
What happens if I help you and then you get really good at talking? Will you just leave me?
Come on. It's the saddest little bard ever. You have my word that I will not leave you in the middle of nowhere where you can't take care of yourself.
Thank you. You're really pathetic right now.
You really
I know.
are pathetic.
I know.
So are the two of you heading back to the west side?
I'm going to have to ditch you for a few minutes, but I'm going to leave you someplace safe. We're going to set you up so you look like a beggar or a passed out vagrant somewhere where no one's going to bug you. And I need to go find my contact and see if I can find an out-of-town job to give me something to do.
Okay.
That's what I would like to do.
Sure. Where are you going to be set up as a beggar?
I want to set him up in the least conspicuous place, like in the market where people would be begging, and there'd be a ton of people, and he'd just blend into the crowd.
On the good side of town? Or the west side of town?
On the common side of town.
Okay, so you go back across the Stone Pass. That is the main thing I want to know. If you were staying on the rich side of town or not.
Oh no.
Darvin, you are hauling ass from the monastery.
Yep.
Where are you headed, and how are you getting there?
Out of the city as fast as possible,
Okay.
but, also trying to lose myself in the crowd a little bit. It was the guards, I mean.
Sure.
So down side streets and back alleys, if possible.
Not a problem. Give me a perception roll as you're doing all this stuff.
17.
Nice. You also notice the guards with these stones that have Count Valence's voice coming out of them. Exact same message. You, Arnis, and Hudson are wanted for the deaths of 5 guards and 2 detainees, and they're asking the city for help. Roll me another perception.
14.
Out of the corner of your eye, it seems like every time you go around a building or something, just barely catch the glimpse of like a dude in a cloak. Dark clothing. And give me a stealth roll.
Crit fail.
With that crit fail, you really are just concerned with getting out as fast as possible, it would seem.
I guess so.
You were successfully able to wind your way down some side streets, but when it came to crossing the Stone Pass, it became very difficult to hide yourself. And you tried crouching low behind other people walking across, or pretending to be part of this group of other people, but it never quite worked. Like, you never looked like you quite fit in. When you get to just the other side of it, the guard who was standing there at the pass says, Hey, you there. You need to come back here right now.
Is this outside town?
No, this is still inside town.
But I mean, is it?
This is just inside the west side of town.
Okay,
so,
gotcha.
Like, you just come across. What do you do?
Tend not to hear. Keep walking all nonchalant.
Okay. Hey, no, I'm talking to you. In the... What color are your robes?
Gray. Dark hair.
You in the gray robe. Yeah, you. Stop. Come on. Don't make me say it again.
Okay, I turn around. What?
Yeah, you. You're that monk guy, aren't you?
What monk guy?
Don't try to play dumb. He holds up a sheet of paper. It's got that same goofy-looking drawing of you on it. This is you. I bet I get a big promotion if I take you out. Down. Out. What? You resisted.
That ain't me.
Roll initiative. Fuck.
Eat.
You need to go first. You see him ready his spear, as if he's just going to jab you with it.
Gonna run.
Okay, you start running down the street. He is following you, and he's calling out to other guards. That's him! That's the guy! Stop him! And you see a group of guards ahead, and it looks like they're going to all try to tackle you. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
15.
And one of them catches you by the ankle, and you, bam, fall down, put your chin on the ground, and they start, laying hands on you to hold you down. Aranis, You can actually see this.
Oh, shit.
Darvin has been tackled by some guards. Oh, give me a perception roll. Actually, there's something else you might see.
20. Not a crit.
You see these guards have tackled Darvin. As he was tackled, his hood flopped down. It's just like, oh, there's that guy again. But as you're looking around, trying to assess the situation, you notice just a little bit farther away, in a few different directions, these guys in brown cloaks. And they are intently watching Darvin right now, inching closer, getting into position for something. Do you do anything?
Nope. Not this time. I'm already in enough trouble. I can't be running up to guards and punching people.
It's fine. Darvin, what do you do?
So I'm being
They have tackled you to the ground. They're trying to hold you down.
gonna try to free myself.
Okay. You give me a strength or a dexterity saving throw.
16.
You manage to squirm your way out. In response, they all drop their spears. What do you do?
How many guards are there?
There are 3 of them who have tackled you.
I'm dead.
And there's the one from the stone pass who's trying to catch up.
Is there any way I could run through them? Or are they
You
like
can try.
netted around me?
You definitely might get poked if you try to flee since they're kind of around you right now.
Risk I'll have to take.
You run?
Yeah,
Okay. The first one, he's going to roll an 18 to hit.
that'll hit.
It's 5 piercing damage.
Echo.
How much health do you have left right now?
5.
Oof. So the first one spears you in the leg, and the other 2 are going to try to hold you down again. I'm going to take you in alive. You can roll against them, athletics or acrobatics, to avoid their grasp.
18.
Sorry, that's not going to beat their crit.
Damn it. I guess not.
You did fine against the other guy, but one of them just had your number. So he kind of spear tackles you, drags you to the ground. The rope's getting pulled out now. Arnis, give me another perception roll.
18.
Those guys in the brown cloaks are moving in, behind the guards, so as not to be noticed.
I stay where I'm at.
Okay. Darvin, what are you doing?
So mean, this is all your fault.
No.
I got you out of jail. What happened to you after that? Totally your fault.
Yep.
I am
You
not.
could have
I
skipped
like.
town right away.
I can't help you anymore because if I go in there, I'm going to jail, and then we're both going to jail. That's what's gonna happen. I'm not doing it. There's no way.
Okay. What do you do, Darvin?
Plus, there's hella people over there now.
I'm gonna try and run one more time. I mean, I'm not gonna win a fight with these guys with how much health I have left. This is my only chance.
Yes, strength or dex saving throw. Or athletics or acrobatics. Sorry.
22.
Okay, yeah. You squirmed out again. What do you do?
Run.
The guy who had got out the rope, he's going to try to throw it around you. No, he's going to fail. The other guy's going to try to stab you, spear, and he's going to terribly fail. The third guy, he's also going after you with his spear. Finally, 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
4 piercing damage.
I have 1 hit point left.
Arnis, are you still doing nothing?
There are too many people over there for me to try to fight.
That's fine.
So I don't know who those guys in the brown cloaks are, and it freaks me out. So no.
You could just play a song and try and make them all fall asleep. He'll fall asleep for sure.
Somehow I think that will not be better.
So, Darvin, these guards are moving to encircle you again after you tried to run. And they say, "You guys all saw it, right?" And then he kind of looks around to some of the witnesses in the area. "Everybody saw it, right? He's resisting."
Oh god.
Oh my god.
He's going to try to brain you with his spear. Fuck. He's going to fail. He rolled 5. The other guy, he rolls a 3 and swings right over your head. That's the guy with the rope. He's going to try to lasso you. 17.
Yeah.
See the rope coming, and it loops over you, cinches tight around your arms and your torso, pinning your arms to your chest. He gives a good hard yank. Give me a strength saving throw.
13.
You managed to keep your feet. They're all moving in closer now. Arnis, so are those guys in the brown cloaks. What do you do, Darvin?
1 hit point left and a rope around me. I yield.
You're free for a whole less than 24 hours. Hey, we got paid though.
Wow. You drop to your knees, Darvin. raise your hands up as much as you can. Try to turn yourself in. Try to yield. Give me a perception roll.
7.
Good. Good. As you're standing there, and these 3 guards are moving in on you, just before they get to you, you see 2 of them get jumped from behind by these dudes in brown cloaks, who quickly slit these guards' throats.
Yeah.
The 3rd one is struggling with his. And these guys start moving towards you. Daggers drawn.
The guys with the cloaks?
Yes. These are not city guards.
They're not friendly either. At least not outwardly. Not yielding with these guys. I'm gonna try and run again.
Before you just run, let me see if there's anything else you can do.
I don't know. Especially when the bard's just taking a rest.
Oh, you can spend a key point to take the disengage action.
Okay, why not? I'll do that.
So that's both of them now, because you already did your flurry.
Yep.
You get up, arms still tied to your sides, and start running away very quickly. And, let's see, that guard is gonna bust free, and then he's entangled with 2 of them. So only one of the guys is chasing you right now. Where do you go? What do you do?
Nearest exit as quick as possible.
Start heading towards the main gate.
Yeah.
With this dude closely following behind you. As you approach the main gate, guards on either side, they're facing out, they're just mainly watching the traffic that's coming in, if anybody shows up. It's still fairly early, there might be a couple people wandering, like, back in from a night out or something, or like an early morning hunt. It's not terribly busy. And you just rushing right out?
Yeah, I guess so.
As you're running out, let's see, one of them turns and spots you. He sees the guy behind you running quickly, like dagger in hand, poised to strike. He's not quite sure what to make of it. So he kind of moves to be not directly in your path, but in front of you, and he's putting his hand up and motioning for you to stop. His spirit's still just at his side. He doesn't have it pointed at you or anything.
How far away is he?
He's at the gate. He's up ahead, like 30 feet now. And this other dude is right on your tail.
Can I say, you have to let me out. These men in brown cloaks are chasing me. I think they're gonna kill me.
Are you stopping, or are you just continuing to run while you shout this?
Continuing to run.
You run right by him, and your arms are tied. You don't appear to have a weapon in your hands. So he decides he's going to try to stop this other dude first, which goes well for him. He gives the dude in the cloak stiff forearm, and he's kind of holding him back, and you get the sense the guard would like to talk to both of you, but he's really busy with the other guy right now.
Just keep right on running.
Okay, we're going to come back to you in a minute. Arnis, you've seen all of this. Are you still waiting for Kara to return?
Yes.
Okay. Kara, you are off to go visit your contact. His name is Jerion.
Is that with a J or a DJ?
With a J.
Jerion.
No.
No?
It is J''Ryan.
Good God. There's a name.
He's a very slender man, and he is smoking a long pipe when you find him.
Wonderful. So when I find him, because, we're all cloak and daggery.
Yes. I'm going to assume you know how to find each other when you have to, and he is certainly not out taking care of business right now. It is morning for him.
So then using our thieves' candy, if you will, wanted to find out from him if he has a target out of the city for me. I need to get away for a little while and looking for some work.
He asks, do you mind how long you're out of town?
Not really.
Then, yes. I could certainly set you up with something outside of the city. It's a ways away. If you want it, you can take it.
Well, gladly take it.
Great. He tells you there's a halfling in the city of Honey Hollow by the name of Cortland Fortenberry.
Any special circumstances with which he's supposed to be eliminated, or is this traditional and just get it done?
Oh, just make sure it happens.
Anything you can tell me about him before I head out?
He's small. You'll have to find your way to his residence. We're not exactly sure where in this city he lives, but that's not uncommon for that area.
Do we have any information as to why our employer wants him taken care of?
If you'll allow me to be vague, it's for reasons of control.
Good enough for me. Is there a reward for this target, or is it traditional just get it done?
I mean, we're getting paid.
Yes, of course.
Yes, you'll be paid too.
Wonderful. And do you have payment for my last target?
Yes, I certainly do. And he hands you a gold.
All right.
You kill the rich person, you'll get the gold and not the silver.
All right, and then the last thing I have to report to you and to the guild is that I have one last question. Was there a second member assigned to my target for the last target?
No, we don't think that would have taken more than one.
All right, well then, the guild should be aware that Lorraine attempted to steal my target.
Her again. Yeah, she's something.
Something.
Don't worry about it. If you're going all the way down to Honey Hollow, you don't have to worry about her for a good long while.
I'm not concerned. I just wanted to make sure that the guild was aware.
Okay.
And with that, I will see you upon my return. Or is there another contact I should find to turn this target into?
Well, he'll hand you like a notice of work that you can turn into a guild house or a handler. Since you actually are part of the actual Assassin's Guild, like you get that benefit of being able to go to regional offices and get paid.
No. Then with that, I thank him and I head back to find Arnis.
You get back to Arnis. It's been maybe a couple of minutes since Darvin ran away.
Okay.
When Kara returns. What do you two do?
I inform Arnis. I'm like, glad to see that you're okay. I think we can go ahead and move at this point. I have a job you're welcome to come with me on. It's going to get us far away from this town. What do you know about Honey Hollow?
That's actually
That is a good question.
That's a good question. In my travels,
in your travels,
because since I don't know how far away that is, like would I?
How far would you say you've traveled from Karami?
So probably the longest I've been gone would be a couple of months, maybe. So however really far out you can get out in a month, not traveling at a fast pace.
Yeah.
Right? Because I would be stopping pretty much nightly to like play places if I could, or...
You've never actually quite made it out this far.
Okay.
You can roll a history check. And I will tell you how much you know. There are definitely some basics that you will know.
I got a 20.
Stupid bards.
Hey, I love being a bard. It's
Okay.
fun.
Honey Hollow is a largely halfling city to the south. It takes about a month and a half to get there. You also know that the entire city, with the exception of maybe an outpost and a couple of entrances, is entirely under the snow.
So I relay all that information to...
Oh, you also know that it is a part of the continent where they get no sun.
Well, that's a really good thing I have a light spell, isn't it? Good, that might actually come in useful.
It is very dark down south.
Sorry, I've been a little bitter about taking that so far, but it's okay. It'll come in useful now. So I relay all that to Kara. Like, I've never been there, but this is what I know.
Awesome. Then, unless you have any other business to attend to before we leave, I think we can just start heading south.
Yeah, is there anything else you want to do?
Well, I'm just going to assume that somewhere along the way here we've divided up this money, right?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I might get picky at you about the thing for Lord Robin because you don't do a whole lot to help me. So I may get whiny about that. I'll split the thing from Darvin evenly.
That works for me.
Evenly. 10 apiece. I'm fine with that. But I may take 15 of the silver from the other job and give you 5.
You don't even have to pay me for that job.
Okay. Then I won't.
Because I received secondary compensation. I don't share that with you.
I would assume that you wouldn't share that with me.
Okay.
Really, as soon as you say you don't even have to pay me, I go, I don't want to know.
Oh, more money for RS. Okay, so are you doing anything before leaving?
I feel really bad about leaving Tobar with his bar having been robbed, but I'm not sure at this point what I can do about it.
I mean, we can investigate it if you want. It does keep us in town.
I'm really worried about staying in town. Oh, also, I would relay to you what I saw happen with this guy.
Oh yeah, when you got back, you could see like 2 dead-ass fucking guards in the middle of the road.
Wow, that's intense. I find the dudes in the brown cloaks to be an interesting addition to that situation.
Same. That's why I didn't do anything.
Do I recall anything beyond what I've heard about already? The dudes with brown cloaks. Is this something I might know
can
not be in my
I'll go with
wheelhouse.
history again. Yeah, this is established enough that is something you might know about.
17.
Without any extra information, you can't be 100% sure.
Okay.
But you do know that there's a mercenary group that dresses in that fashion.
Okay.
You would have to get your hands on some of their stuff, or like an identifying piece of jewelry or something.
Okay. Do you want to investigate the robbery, or are we moving on? You could also,
I'm totally
you're
torn.
Mr. Philanthropic, you could just send Torvald your gold. You could send a courier.
Tobard. His name is Tobard.
You could send a courier with a letter and your gold, and we could just leave.
You worked with him for 3 months. You don't know his name? What is wrong with you?
You guys
That
worked
was
together
a
for that whole time
mistake.
and still don't know anything about each other.
That was player mistake, not character mistake. Don't be a douche.
I know, but I'm a douche.
That's just Arnis practicing vicious mockery without the magic.
Wow, that one almost hurt, Arnis. Seriously. Be careful with your words. They hurt.
Sticks and stones, my friend. I mean, I can do that. The problem is then, really, whatever money you have is what we're traveling with. And I don't know how much that is. Probably don't want to know, actually.
I will leave our next step up to you.
What do you want to do, Arnis?
That was totally unhelpful. That was 100% unhelpful. So you're not telling me that you're going to bankroll our traveling, but you're saying I can do whatever I want, but I'm confused.
What I'm saying is we need to decide first if we're leaving or if we're investigating.
I don't know what to do.
Are you even heading back to the Bard's Rest right now?
I think right now we're sitting in the market trying to
Yeah,
decide.
right now you are standing in front of the market where guards will probably be showing up real soon to investigate those other dead-ass guards.
Okay, so I want to be making motion. Let's go back and let's start in the direction of the Bard's Rest and just...
That sounds like a plan. So we start to head toward the Bard's Rest.
Let's see if we
Sure.
can even
Give me a
feasibly
perception roll.
go inside. Yeah.
I crit! Yay!
I need to roll. Well, I got a 10.
Before you get to the Bard's Rest, you can see it down the road. There are a group of men in brown cloaks going in. One of them has a torch.
I think we're going in now.
Okay.
And with that, we'll bring this chapter to a close. But the story will always continue. Podcast art created by Vanessa Blockland. You can find more of her art on Facebook or at vanessablockland.com. Blockland spelled Blockland. Podcast music by Daryl Dibber Reckonos. You can find more of his music at dibber.mo or at soundcloud.com/dibbermusic. Dibber spelled Dibur. Thank you for listening to this chapter in Seasons of Skyrend. If you like what you heard, please rate and review us on your podcast platform of choice. If you want to reach out to us personally, you can find us on Twitter at Skyrend Podcast or email us at skyrendpodcast@gmail.com. We are also on Facebook, where you can like and follow us or just chat with some awesome people. Thank you again for joining us. We'll see you next time.